Hello, welcome to part 27 of Pokémon FireRed, where we're now in Cinnabar and we've got to go into the mansion once I've finished walking around like an idiot.
Will you revive the
into the mansion?
What fossil have you got actually?
I picked up the Dome one, I believe.
Oh my god, you're a heretic. You're a satanic worshipper.
Yeah, I think next
few parts... cast him out.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say next few parts are probably going to be filled with
Twitch.
rambling about Twitch, yeah.
Well, it's been noticeable. I mean, it's been like 8 days now, is it?
It's something like that. It's over a week now. Like, I think it's amazing how much that has kind of taken off for what's essentially just a little experiment.
Yeah, it was meant to be a certain amount of people, like was it a few thousand?
Yeah, I think originally it's kind of grown continuously, isn't it? It's like I check on early on, there's like 5,000. Oh my god!
Yeah.
check a few hours later. Okay, there's 10,000. Okay, and then a few days later, okay, 100,000 people are now trying to mash buttons.
Yeah, I know. At some point, it got up to 95,000, or thereabouts, 94,000.
Yeah.
Seems the happy medium for the past few days has been roughly 70,000.
Yeah.
It's got over 2 million views.
Yeah, it's just
about 20 million.
I wonder what you're going to name this for.
Yeah, what might I name Rattata? I'm very sorry, Joe.
How predictable.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you're...
Yeah, I'm just going to say, as long as you have me and you like your team for like the Elite Four, and you, like, I'll appreciate that.
Yeah, well, you are in the top percentage of Rattata, so...
Are you sure?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
On the top of the food chain.
Ninetales.
Yeah, I think I've said it before in this commentary actually, but I do really like Ninetales design.
Ninetales, isn't it?
What's that?
Is that World Ninetales?
No, it's the burglars.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's people, they're actually burglars just playing through the mansion, but they'll stop when you have a fight with some kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a Labrador a bit, doesn't it? Like,
not really.
Not really.
I think it does.
They're based on a fox.
I think.
Oh, I get more Labrador from Charmander's head.
Charmander.
He's got the same sort of head shape, just without fluffy ears.
Probably.
I'm probably grasping at straws now, but you look at Charmander's head and look at a Labrador. Charmander's head is basically a Labrador's head without the
Labrador's got a slightly longer nose, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at like the skull shape and that, it's that sort of smooth, roundish shape. I would imagine. Yeah.
Oh yes, Mewtwo's birthday, the 6th of February.
Yeah. That's one of them things that every year it catches me off guard because someone will post something about it and I'm like, oh yeah.
The only Pokemon to have a birthday.
I don't know. Yeah, probably actually. Yeah, we'll never get any sort of information about Pokemon you find in the wild, do you? It'd be interesting if that's something the Pokédex could pick up in a future game. Yeah. I'm gonna get quite lost in this mansion, I believe. At first.
Do you think when they done this, do you think they were, even then they were planning to do more sequels of Pokemon?
Yeah, it's one of them that it had been designed as a long-running franchise to start with. Because like out of the original designs, they only used 150 out of, I think they had well over 1,000 concepts lined up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
they said in this, because there's a girl we're saying about a pink Pokemon with floral patterns, that's essentially
Muna, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of foreshadowing in that, and I think
sometimes I forget some of the Gen 5 Pokemon names.
Yeah, I'll get that with because all the Pokemon up to Gen 4 I can like remember off the top of my head, but Gen 5 ones there's some that just still I see it and think, oh yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I doing? Because I'm going to say right now, this mansion is a lot easier on the eyes than it was in the original one. Because the original one, it was just white and red tiles.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
That
like
kills.
Black screen.
That just kills your eyes, doesn't it? Especially if you're in there for a long time. It's painful to look at.
Yeah.
I'm always.
Well, you're going to be like when you watch it on Twitch. You're going to be in there for ages.
Well, yeah.
God, that's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think Sylph would be pretty bad because that's the warping tiles, isn't it? He had trouble with it. Harry had trouble with it. So what they're going to be like, it's going to be hell. They're going to be in there for like at least 2 days.
Yeah.
But that's like a kindness, like maybe out push.
I suppose now they've got the democracy thing going on. It's a possibility that they can plan their way around, which has been happening to a degree, except that doesn't take in mind the start 9 people.
Yeah.
Why did you make Dragonair forget Thunderwave?
I don't need
Toxic.
it because poison.
Yeah, but I think paralysis is more handy than poison because poison will reduce your foes. So if you got it right down to the very last, like the poison will sap away the health. But obviously with that you can control it because you'll have it early on. Yeah, but poison's one of those that keep them going, doesn't it?
Yeah, and poison as well. With toxic, it gets more and more lethal each round, so it's more damaging than a normal poison.
Plus, toxic is a move that can be learnt by all Pokemon.
Well, can it?
Yep.
Everything.
Every Pokemon can learn toxic.
Oh, right. That's useful. I know that it's one of them that works with basically anything, but I just thought there must be something that can magic up.
No.
So you're wrong.
Well, essentially every Pokemon.
You're wrong.
Can Ditto learn new moves?
No.
So there's 2.
Okay, 2.
Yeah.
There's probably something else as well. Stephen, how do you enjoy being wrong?
Well, I'm not entirely wrong.
Well, yeah, you are.
No.
If you say everything can learn it,
There's
and
a
there's something
theory
that
to
can't.
say that Ditto is sort of linked with Mewtwo and Mew in a way.
Yeah.
It's like the DNA. I think it's like a DNA piece, like DNA
Ditto
pieces.
being a failed experiment in some way.
It has got a lot in common with you, isn't it? The
same weight, same
Can
height,
transform, can't they?
Yeah.
Can Mew transform?
Yeah, Mew learns transform.
It's like one
The
of
only
its
two
earliest moves.
Yeah.
What? So does Mew just know transforming and it can use different moves, or has it got?
Yeah. That's.
Its main colour's also
Can
quite
you
similar,
still
and it's
activate
shinies.
the cheat to get Mew
What's
in
that,
like emulators and stuff like that?
You can. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do that with this or not.
It's
Just
one of
because
the rarest Pokemons to get because I think the last time it was accessible was in FireRed.
I think up until the X and Y kind of distribution thing, I think it was Celebi rather than that because Celebi had been event only always, and the event never actually happened over here. They took that out.
Yeah,
for
I finally
Gen 2.
got. I finally got Celebi.
Oh look, it's a Ditto. They have such derpy faces, don't they?
It's great.
Yeah. So we've got to catch this thing. Yeah.
Aggressive.
So aggressive, it's imitating your style, mate.
In Black and White and onwards, Ditto's hidden abilities in Imposter, so it instantly transforms as soon as it goes into battle.
Right, so it makes
Christian
the one
just
thing it
cut
has.
Chris just cut himself.
It saves it a turn
can't
of
do
using a useless move.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, just kind of it makes its one move it can learn unnecessary.
Yeah, it might as well know nothing, but still.
At least struggle is useful. At least it damages. Yeah, I think I'm going to catch this deer because there is actually a breeding centre in Fire and Leaf Green. It's on one of these Savai Islands.
Yeah,
which is useful. I don't think I'm going to get any use out of it in this playthrough.
I thought it was in sort of Cerulean. You know the route.
I know the thing you mean. That's just one that they only take.
Just a daycare.
Yeah, they just take one Pokemon, so they don't breed in there.
Oh, right.
It's not until post game that you get the breeding one, because breeding weren't a thing in Gen 1, was it? So.
Oh yeah.
Because they've only done that in this version because they had that sort of block on that they didn't want you getting any Pokemon outside the first 151 until.
That's a weird place to put your house. Like,
yeah.
Like there's grass where wild Pokemon could come out and attack you, and you're near a ledge. It's weird. Why would you? And plus you're right next to like an underpass.
Yeah.
Get everyone keeping walking in and out. Or
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna put for my nickname for Ditto in X and Y sex slave, but obviously you can't, so I just put Ditto's pal, sort of implying they're fuck buddies.
It can be anything you want it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many weird places that could go. Random full store that makes me walk even further and probably bump into wild encounters on the way. Yep. It kind of annoys me that because like you have to go just out of your way to get like a little thing or something, but you're gonna get like wild encounters on the way, so it's killing more of the time than it looks like.
Yeah.
It makes sense that you wouldn't see any Pokemon in the tall grass, but you're in a completely empty essentially empty mansion. Where are they jumping out at you from?
I'm in 4 balls full with the Ratters, aren't they? So
Not as bad as
the
when
fuckers breed all the time.
Yeah, it's not as bad as in caves though, when you just get a stealth attack by this sneaky little Onyx.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just. How can you not notice an Onyx jumping out at you? Like, yeah.
I just love the fact that Onyx is like the biggest and well,
It's
not
not
the heaviest. It's the biggest baby Pokemon
Well,
to hatch from an egg.
Yeah, I wonder what's hatching in this tiny little egg I got. Oh shit, Onyx.
The player died.
Yeah. Do they like all of a sudden develop like just as they're hatching or something?
Yeah.
Honestly, the egg
It could be
should
like it's just like the egg, like it just hatches and then like just grows.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, maybe. Definitely. Who wouldn't? I love that logic with a button. Press it. Who wouldn't?
What happens in the anime when the egg, like, Pokemon
It
comes out?
kind of uses an evolution animation.
Yeah,
Like it goes
that's what
white
it
and
would
then changes.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
That's-
how does that work?
yeah, like,
It works the same as an evolution would, I suppose.
yeah, like your egg evolved into whatever.
Yeah, but you can understand with the evolutions because when it happens, you can see like the features growing in the silhouette.
Yeah.
But it's a shell.
Yeah.
It just cracks open, the evolution animation happens, it
Yeah.
starts growing, it comes out.
Yeah.
That's probably.
I almost locked myself in there. Yeah.
I think it's all
That's
way
good.
out in it.
I think I'm trying to get out at this point. So this is like, to me, it's another case of the Genmon dungeons being like really kind of boring.
Yeah.
Right.
Cinnabar's my favourite place in Kanto. Just like the fact that it's an island.
Yeah.
And you can go there and there's quite a lot of key things there. I mean, you've got the Pokémon Mansion where Mewtwo is, you've got the Pokémon Lab. And it has a pretty good backstory in Gen 2 because he gets swept away by a volcano. Like the volcano happens and it's all, everything just explodes.
I like how they
Say that everyone gets out in time. Right?
Yeah.
So,
Well.
it's just Nintendo, you can't have
Yeah.
depths.
It's funny that it's kind of, you know, I like how they handle Blaine in Gen 2 because they make him look like this kind of, he's reclusive but he still like takes challenges and that.
Yeah.
I like that. Because they actually changed it into a proper gym in Gen 4, didn't they? Where
where you caught Seafloor.
Seafoam.
Seafoam,
Yeah.
that's it. Where you caught Articuno, that's where you fight him. I think he's on the upstairs part and then Articuno's on the downstairs.
Yeah. Although he doesn't have a Raiden, so you don't have to kind of aim for the horn to
Yeah,
kill it.
essentially, yeah.
Anime logic.
Yeah.
But it's a fire gym, like.
Yeah.
It's
Why
brilliant.
random Raiden?
I wouldn't say anime logic, I'd essentially say Ash logic.
Well, yeah.